Please give it up for Katie and her band. Katie Whittaker.
Thank you, guys. It's wonderful to finally meet you and finally meet so many people that I literally only knew through socials before. So this first song, I guess, is the title track to the album. A little song called Shine. Sometimes I can make myself feel so small. I'm just a tiny little dot amongst 100 million other dots. And sometimes when I think about the future, well, I just get so damn frustrated, 'cause life's just too complicated. I'm just a tiny little dot amongst 100 million other dots. And how can you get mine? It's just so hard to shine. It's just so hard to shine. Shine. Some people say I'm one in a million, and some other people say there's 100 other girls just like me. I'm just another pretty girl amongst 100 million pretty girls. And how can you be mine? But it's just so hard to shine. It's just so hard to shine. Shine. Let's take a look a bit closer. Maybe there's so much more there than you can see. Take the time to know my heart. It's really not so hard. You'll find a star. I can see a star within you. You shine a light on me. I'll shine a light on you. Why can't we just realize, if we take the time to look deep inside, it's not so hard to shine, 'cause it's hard to shine. Shine. A little song about being an artist, I guess. Can the drummer have drums, please? Thank you. I'll take a wee bit more acoustic and vocals too, thank you. And you only get a line check in between songs, it's the time to do it. This next song is the countryest song that I've written to date. And it's a little song, a little ditty about my husband who's at home in Perth right now with our youngest, having a ball. He's been doing lots of DIY. He's built a shelf in a cupboard and stuff like that this weekend. It's quite nice. I FaceTimed him earlier. He's tidied up and all so. He's a good man. She's good. So I started writing this when we'd been together for 10 years. Finished it 2 years later. And now we've been together for 17 years. 10 years together we've had, 10 years together. 6 years of marriage, 2 kids and 4 homes. It's been 10 years together we've had, 10 years together. Well, how time flies when you're having fun. First saw you when I was 14. I couldn't believe our eyes. You seemed mysterious, big brother of a friend. You were playing your songs real nice. You were so cool that I lost my cross trouble in paradise. Down on all I fall around, never ending downward slide. By 19, it was time to start again. And then you came like a summer rain, washed all of my sins away, cleared the air and brought me back to life. Now we've had 10 years together, it's been 10 years together. 6 years of marriage, 2 kids and 4 homes. It's been 10 years together, we've had 10 years together. How time flies when you're having fun. Come on! You make me up when I'm feeling blue. You make all of my dreams come true. The reason it rhyme inside my songs. Well, even when I'm far away, I'm singing about you every day, knowing that your heart is where I belong. Now we've had 10 years together. It's been 10 years together. In sickness and health and to rich and poor. It's been 10 years together. We've had 10 years together. How time flies with the one you love. Now I'm asking you, baby, never leave me. I need your love like a fire needs a beast. Please don't you ever feel that way? 'Cause you are beautiful as a mountain in the spring, lifting me up to see the things I've never seen. Shining a light so bright no matter where I go. I'll always find my way back home. Now we've had 10 years together. It's been 10 years together. 6 years of marriage, 2 kids and 4 homes. It's been 10 years together. We've had 10 years together. How time flies with the one you love. A little ditty for my mans. It's probably the bass on this thing. It gets very feedbacky with the bass. If you want to just like, just as a caveat on the guitar. So, I've been here since Friday. Since before it opened on Friday. In fact, every day this festival, I've been like one of the first artists through the door, and everyone's just still setting up their stalls, and I'm just wandering in, just like, hi. But it's been fantastic. I've been talking everybody's ears off, and I've been talking to everyone and doing interviews, and I've been interviewing people, and people have been interviewing me, and so much banter going on that I think we're all a bit croaky, but that's why I love a Sunday afternoon. A Sunday afternoon set. Now, I wrote this song for my auntie and uncle. It's another little love song. And my uncle very briefly quit his job in construction and opened a tattoo parlour in his garage. And then he married my auntie, and I sent them this song. sitting permanently across my heart. So if you hold me tonight and for the rest of my life, I promise I'll never fade. I love you more than the day that I first saw you die. I love you now, I know you inside. I love you more than the words could ever say. I love you more today than yesterday. Let's have tomorrow. All I find is stuck like glue. It's holding on forever. I'll never let you fall. So if you hold me tonight for the rest of my life, I promise I'll never fade. I love you more than the day that I first saw you die. I love you now, I know you inside. I love you more than the words could ever say. I love you more today than yesterday. Listen to my listen to my My love for you is never untrue. It will never waver. I'm always yours. So hold me tonight and for the rest of my life. I promise I'll never fade. I love you more than the day that I first saw you die. I love you now, I know you inside. I love you more than the words could ever say. I love you more today than yesterday. Let's hand tomorrow. Let's hand tomorrow. Let's hand tomorrow. Thank you, a little love song. I have chosen a set list which is very small on my phone down here. Okay, this next one's a bit emotion. This next one's not on my album, but it is on an album that I'm on. I used to be in a band called Red Pine Timber Company up in Perth in Scotland. We did a lot of stuff together, including that C2C stuff that's in my bio there. We did a lot of fun things for 10 years on the road with an 8-piece band, and I was the only girl, and sometimes it was a bit tumultuous, but the songs were amazing, and that's why we stuck, and that's why we stayed, and that's why we went on the road, and that's why we made it work for so long, because of the songs. And one day, my songwriting husband, Gavin, who was the front man and the songwriter for Red Pine Timber Company, came through my kitchen door with a piece of paper in one hand and this guitar in the other hand and said, I've written a song, I need you to sing it to me. And he'd pretty recently messed up, pretty bad. So this song was about that. But he's not with us anymore, sadly. He took his own life, and I can't deal with that very well, but it's been a few years now. We've done a lot since then. But I heard the band Cold Town Daisies. Anyone know the Cold Town Daisies? They're amazing. I saw them at the British Country Music Festival, and they played this song. And I wasn't expecting them to play this song, but I was front and centre right there, and they were on the main stage singing my song back to me, and it's crying my eyes out. I thought, if they can play it, I can play it. Can't believe that you've done it again. Just as the dust began to settle, you said you love the rose, but you picked off all the petals. You're addicted to heartache and pain, tears and broken rides. Why do you always want it to rain? Just as the sun begins to shine, put down the bottle if you wanna be a good man. Put down the bottle if you want me to understand. I hear you saying that you're lost, that there's something dark in you. Then I watch you prove it at such a cost to everyone you ever knew. Put down the bottle if you wanna be a good man. Put down the bottle if you want me to understand. You build it up just to knock it down. You kick it all up in the air. Tears roll when it hits the ground. It scatters everywhere. I heard Neil singing, why do I keep mucking up? Everybody's scared 'cause you're drinking deep from the devil's cup. Put down the bottle if you wanna be a good man. Put down the bottle if you want me to understand. Put down the bottle if you wanna be a good man. Put down the bottle if you want me to understand. Thank you very much. Yeehaw, indeed. There's a music video and everything for that. That one was about 2014 or something, but dang. So this next one's called Self-Belief. Started writing this song on my album launch night. As you do. You finally get that out and you can make space for new things and new ideas to come in. But my mum said something a bit mean and there's a line in it about that. But she doesn't know that. I feel like, never mind. Are my eyelashes all over my face? There we go. My pictures might be better if my eyelashes are natural. till my fingers ache. I'm gonna get out of my head and into the fire. The biggest thing worth fighting for is that fire deep within your soul. Don't let your head bring down your heart. Let's burn the roof up off this place. Let's dance until our feet are lame. Let's get out of our heads for a little while. Don't you dare fight back those tears. Count to 10, release your fears. Prove yourself wrong 1,000 times. Maybe just for a minute. I'm gonna live it. Yeah, for a minute. We can just be in it. That's our time. It's flown by. I hope you've had a wonderful time. I don't know who's on next, but it's a big, huge thank you to Hannah for her front porch newsletter and for running such a wonderful festival. Be sure to sign up to her newsletter. My name's Katie Whittaker. That is my time. I'm going to be at the merch desk over there for about 30 minutes, and then I have to drive back to Scotland, so come see me as soon as you can, or you might miss it. Thank you.